Hello. Hi everyone. I'm very excited to be back and to start Persona 5. This is gonna be fucking killer. Um oh goodness. Hold on a second. Uh I didn't realize I didn't realize that this was broken. Why is this not working? I guess while I'm fixing this, I should mention general content warnings for Persona 5 Royal. I have not played the game, but I know for a fact that abuse is mentioned and features in the game. Um, I know that uh, there is there are flashing lights and stuff. There's a flashing light warning. Um, Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why this is broken. This is supposed to be. Sorry, hold on a second. I'll be back in 1 second. Sorry, I didn't expect to have technical issues so quickly. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. Um, but yes, those things are part of this game. That said, the fucking I stopped it before the intro because the intro is so dang good. Um, it's this is a funky ass game. So look, it's so cool. But yeah, I have not played a Persona game. Uh, I attempted to emulate Persona 3 Portable once. That's as far as I've played in Persona games. And then I loaded this enough to make sure I had capture set up and that the mod functioned. But otherwise, I have no context. Who's this? I don't recognize this person from. Like, I've seen pictures of Persona stuff. I guess this is probably someone from the Royal expansion. Oh, I'm so excited. I guess I should, here, let me credit the mod author real quick. Oh no, I forgot that I can't tab out of the game and it hates me. Um, but I just put in chat there, exclamation mark P5R will give you links to all the mods I'm using. The female protagonist mod is pretty decently extensive. It does not change the anime cinematics because they don't have a fucking studio in their back pocket, but let's start a new game. Start it. Let's do it. Let's start it. Let's get in there. I'm gonna do the English VO.
Which is a work of fiction.
Provided by Alexa Farron.
Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead in your world are purely coincidental. Only those who have agreed to the above have the privilege of partaking in this game.
The privilege of partaking in this game? Yeah, I'll agree. I'm curious to see what happens if I say I don't agree.
I see. Everything that happens from here on in is real. Is that your cognition of this?
Oh.
Then unfortunately, I cannot allow you to partake of this game. I must ask that you leave.
Okay. It just kicks you back to the title. Oh, that's okay. That's kind of fun. Let's go do our new game. And this time I will agree that this is all fake and it's not real.
This story is a similarity only though. The contract has been sealed. The world is not as it should be. It's filled with distortion, and ruin can no longer be avoided. Those who oppose fate and desire change. From time to time, they were referred to as tricksters. You are the trickster. Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
Ooh, I'm the trickster. I'm the trickster. I'm tricksy, I'm tricking. Helicopter on... I assume this is Tokyo, because... Tokyo. The casino? Ooh. Oh, we're doing a heist? Heist? I love heist.
There's someone
here. Heist! Heist music! We're gonna do a heist! That's me. Yeah.
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end.
Ooh. Heist.
What was that?
I love in media res.
Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
All right. This is my cool character model. My fancy outfit.
But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
Yeah. It's me, I'm the Junker.
Just run, get out of there. Okay, let's go. Everyone remember where we're meeting up?
Lots of jump.
Stop right there.
Yeah-oh.
Take him down, Joker.
Oh, I just murdered that man. Hey, bud, you okay?
Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker.
Sacrificial Pyre Keeper. I mean, it's called Persona.
Persona.
Igon, and Brave Blade. Colossal physical damage sounds good. Nice.
Everyone else, head to position. Use route B.
I just have a gun?
Hold on before their backup gets here.
Just perform gun murder.
Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful. Joker, behind you. Go through that door.
Okay, let's go. We did a heist. It's gone sour.
Should be able to get out that way. Hurry.
Hey,
Don't worry. I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker. Wait a sec. I'm getting a weird reading heading your way.
Uh-oh.
Come on, run!
Don't like a weird reading. Oh. Okay, why is menu? Good to know.
no problems on my end.
Alright.
Huh? What?
Oh, there's a guy. Hide in the shadows and sneak past when you see an opening. Okay. You're sure she came in this way? Understood. I will continue the search. Yeah, get out of here, agent. Okay. B to get out of hiding. Everything okay? The security level might rise if you take too much time. I know. I'm looking for another route. Just hang on. Oh, perfect timing, Joker. Look up. Can you use that thing and just fly over there? I guess I can. I guess that's an ability I have. Heck yeah.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you.
A little bit of weird clipping on the coat.
Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too.
Hello.
I'll end this right now.
Hello.
Joker, it's her. She's the weird reading I've been getting.
It's not a nice thing to call someone. Aw, heck yeah. I love her already. She's got a gun, too? Man, we all got guns. This is rad.
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
Ooh.
The enemy readings have decreased? That's... since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Let's do curse damage. I haven't done that yet. Vorpal Blade. Okay! That's why you just wreck shop. Hell yeah!
Too late to be sorry.
Beauty is devotion.
I think that's the last of them. I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Okay.
Let's go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Okay!
Joker, you need to get out of there! Go, go, go!
Now running I'm good at.
Let's do it!
Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, another cutscene. Or, anime cutscene.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
Through there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
Yeah-oh. Yeah. I don't know who the Phantom Thieves are, but they're cool as hell.
Huh, what a show-off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be!
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him. Let's go.
Yeah-oh. Yeah-oh. Get out of there. Yeah-oh.
Still struggling. Suspect secure.
That's no good.
Expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
No.
Suspect confirmed.
Betrayal. No.
Guess the drug was too strong.
Wake him up.
Those handcuffs aren't working. Hello.
Dozing off. You still don't get it, do you?
Give it up.
Hey, don't kick me.
Cooperate. What? You want another shot?
Yeah, this model is not cooperating.
About the camera. Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
Yeah, I'm not saying shit.
You hear my question? Answer! injustice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh?
I was enjoying it? It's hazy. Can't remember. Let's see. Normal says, for those who want a balance between exciting gameplay and a riveting story, you can change the difficulty at any time. I'll start on normal. If I need to drop down to easy, that's fine. Or if I'm feeling like I probably won't put it up to hard because I'm not good at JRPGs. But start at normal.
You should know your place.
Thank you for taking those handcuffs off from near me.
Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
Yeah,
I see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
Hey, fuck the cops. Persona 5 says ACAB.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
I love how my character model just seems to be, like, down, like, a foot from where it should be. Alright, keyboard. I'm just gonna use my name. Okay, good, and it's given and then family name. No, Row. That is my name. Finished. Look at me with my ghost powers! Moving the pen! Oh, hello.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
Are you Prosecutor Sai Nijima?
Sai Nijima.
I just got off the phone with your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Ah, Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown, after all. We don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
I mean... At least I'm not being fertilized anymore?
You'll be answering my questions this time.
Didn't expect it'll be you.
Those bastards. Can you hear me? It seems you've been through a lot. Almost anything can happen here, and I can't stop them.
Is this like a black site?
That's why I need you to answer me honestly. I don't have much time either.
Because the hallway didn't look like a normal like police station hallway. This looks like a full like government black site.
What was your objective?
And they said it's not her jurisdiction anymore or whatever, so...
Why did you cause such a major incident? I didn't think it was a prank from the get-go, but I couldn't assemble a case for prosecution. It's because I couldn't figure out the method behind it.
Of course you couldn't, or why do you want to know? I'm gonna be snarky. Of course you couldn't.
True. There's no way I could be convinced of such a world just by reading the reports. It seems you're coherent. When and where did you find out about that world? How is it even possible to steal another's heart?
Ooh.
Tell me your account of everything.
Phantom thieves are stealing hearts, then.
Start from the very beginning.
Flashback time. Flashback time. Hi, little butterfly moth.
You are held captive. A prisoner of fate to a future that has been sealed in advance. This is truly an unjust game. Your chances of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you. I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world.
Okay, I like the idea that, like, we know how this game ends, or, like, we know what happens near the end.
The key to victory lies within the memories of your bonds, the truth that you and your friends grasped. It all began that day, when the game was started half a year ago. For the sake of your world's future, as well as your own, you must remember.
Okay, so we got 6 months to... T-minus 6 months to police capture. Yes, I will save. April 9th, Saturday, early morning. Oh, Pepsi. Ooh, anime cutscene.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today. We will be arriving in Shibuya shortly. This is the
Going to
last stop
Shibuya?
for this line. Please transfer here for all subway lines. The doors to your left will open.
Oh, hey, that content warning is here. Yeah, beat the shit out of him.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
What? Are you for real? A mental shutdown? It's the truth!
Okay, we do have subtitles.
That's gotta be a joke. You really love all that occult stuff, don't you?
Hey, is, like, occult stuff just, like, big in Japan? Because with Nirvana Initiative, and all of Somnium Files, honestly, and now this, like, it seems like occult stuff is just big in Japan.
I get the feeling that's what's going on.
What? Cool, I got a magic app. Excuse me. Hello. What? you're ever confused about what to do or where to go next, look to the upper right corner of the screen to view various hits. Cool, we're at Young Jaya. Head to your new lodging, exit the subway station. Back streets. It's like a whole thing. Let's go with back streets. That's a fun little loading screen. Starting today, Sojiro Sakura will be taking care of me. His house should be in the back streets of this residential area. Right stick can rotate the camera. B or clicking the right stick brings it back to default. Press A to talk to them or listen. Cool. Okay. I'm not gonna talk to the cops. Hello, sick man. What'll I do? Feeling under the weather, but I've got an important meeting tomorrow. I thought I'd give this place a shot, but they said they were closed for the day. And it's still so early, too. I just can't believe it. Maybe I should go in and ask again. Oh, is it like a clinic? Oh, yeah. Neat. Was there another, accident? I see a policeman over there. Oh, he's just watching to make sure everyone's safe. It'd be scary if something like that happened again, though. Let's hurry home. This... Yeah, here we go. The nameplate here says Sakura. Looks like this might be Sojiro Sakura's house. Even after ringing the doorbell, doesn't look like anyone will answer the door. Maybe he's gone out.
Looks like no one's home. Oh yeah, Sakura-san's usually at his cafe around this time. Well, LeBlanc's in the back alley, so I should make my other deliveries first. Next I need to take this package to...
Okay. Look for LeBlanc. If it's a cafe, then it'll be this way with the coffee cup. There it is. I just saw a kitty! Goodbye, kitty. Looks like this place is LeBlanc. I'll go inside.
A public transit bus was driven down an opposing lane with its customers still in it.
That's terrifying.
The citizens can't live in peace if this keeps up.
Oh, how frightening.
What could be going on? Didn't something similar happen just the other day?
And down is the name of a shellfish used in pearl farming.
Oyster.
Oh, right. They did say that was today.
Well, we'll be going now. The payment's on the table.
Thanks for coming.
This place is in the back alley, so there's no worries of a car crashing in here.
A what now?
There's been a string of those rampage accidents, you know. I just hope that none happen around here.
It's none of my concern.
We'll see you next time.
That's very terrifying that there's just, like, contagious road rage, I guess?
4 hours for just a single cup of joe. So, you're the guy.
Let's see. Sakura-san?
Yeah.
I'm Sojiro Sakura. You'll be in my custody over the next year. I was wondering what kind of unruly kid would show up. But you're the one, huh? Have you been told? A customer of mine and your parents know each other, and... well, not that that matters. Follow me. This is your room.
Guess I'm on, like, probation or something for assaulting that guy?
I'll at least give you sheets for your bed. You look like you want to say something.
It is big. I'll clean it up.
It's on you to clean up the rest. I'll be leaving after I lock up each day. You'll be alone at night, but don't do anything stupid. I'll throw you out if you cause any trouble. Now then. I got the gist of your situation. You protected some woman from a man forcing himself on her. He got injured, then sued you, right? That's what you get for sticking your nose in a matter between two adults. You did injure him, yeah?
I mean...
And now that you've got a criminal record, you were expelled from your high school. The courts ordered you to transfer and move out here, which your parents also approved. In other words, they got rid of you for being a pain in the ass.
I mean, I still think what I did is reasonable.
It's best you not talk about anything unnecessary. I am in the restaurant business, you know.
But I am also a big imposition on this guy.
Behave yourself for the year. If nothing happens, your probation will be lifted.
Okay, probation. Now here's the thing. I had to behave myself for a year. I know in 6 months I am apprehended and taken to a government plaque site. Whole year.
Cause any problems and you'll be sent straight to juvie. We'll be going to Shujin tomorrow.
Shujin?
Shujin Academy, the school
Okay.
you'll be attending. We'll introduce ourselves properly to the staff there. There's rarely a place that'll accept someone like you, you know? What a waste of my Sunday.
Okay, I was gonna say, it's Saturday, but it's taking me tomorrow, so...
Your luggage arrived a little while ago. I brought it up here for you.
Be living here starting today. You should check out what's in here. Cardboard box. It's the cardboard box sent from back home. It's full of clothes and daily necessities. I'll change into more comfortable clothes for now. Oh, cute! What a cute little outfit. Cluttered work desk. It's a desk with a stack of books on top. No one can use this as a desk while it's like this. Shelf with old books. I'm gonna do to bed last. Some parts of these shelves have rust on them. These difficult-looking books were carelessly crammed in it. I should start cleaning first. Junk littered floor. What are all these unused household items lying here? It's not organized at all. I'm gonna check the bed, but then I'll clean. There's a mattress here. Is this supposed to be my bed? Yeah, let's start cleaning. Let's do it. Yeah, I love that because everything is designed for a character model that's like a foot taller. I'm just like clipping into everything. It's very funny. It's late. Seems like I've been cleaning for a while.
What the heck? I heard you making all sorts of noise up here, but I didn't think you were cleaning. Actually, the place doesn't look too bad. Though it's only natural you'd want to keep your room tidy. Why don't you go to bed for tonight? You don't have anything better to be doing, right? I'm going to close up shop and get out of here myself. I won't be the one looking after you if you get sick from staying up too late. You got that?
Is that a thing? Getting sick from being up too late? How to advance time. Going to bed is a special action that will advance time. That's what I say every night. Time is limited. Think carefully about your schedule before you act. Bedtime. Starting today, this is my room. Changing, go to sleep. Rest. Trial. Criminal record.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
Still, you can just let that go. That day, I ended up going home late. Oh, we are fully gonna replay this, huh?
Hmm?
I can hear a man and a woman arguing in the distance. I think they're just up ahead.
How dare you crawl?
No!
Don't give me that shit.
It's like that drunk man is bothering that woman. Oh yeah, and he has his fancy car.
Ow! Please stop!
A real asshole. She's in danger. Can't ignore this.
What a waste of time. You think you're worth causing me trouble? Huh?
I'll call the police!
Call them if you want. The police are my bitches. They're not gonna take you seriously.
I'm gonna kill this man.
Stop!
Someone called the cops, huh? Get in the car. Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm just gonna kill him.
What are you looking at? Get out of my face. This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. See? This is all because you're so damn slow. Get in the car.
It's a weird app that somehow ended up on my phone. It kind of looks almost like an eye. I thought I deleted it. Eyelids are starting to get heavy. Good night. Good night, sleepy time. A lot of anime cutscenes being front-loaded here. Uh-oh. Why are there two tiny little police women? Prison guard women. Like a cartoon shackle? Hello.
Trickster, welcome to my velvet room.
Okay.
So you come too, inmate. The you in reality is currently fast asleep. You are only experiencing this as a dream. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight!
Welcome. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. It is a room that only those who are bound by a contract may enter. I am Igor, the master of this place. Remember it well. I summoned you to speak of important matters. It involves your life as well.
Important matters?
Still, this is a surprise. The state of this room reflects the state of your own heart. To think a prison would appear as such. You truly are a prisoner of fate. In the near future, there is no mistake that ruin awaits you.
You kidding me?
Haha, worry not. There is a means to oppose such a fate. You must be rehabilitated toward freedom. That is your only means to avoid ruin. Do you have the resolve to challenge the distortion of the world?
I mean, okay. I'd rather avoid ruin.
Allow me to observe the path of your rehabilitation. Pardon me for not introducing the others. To your right is Caroline. To your left, Justine. They serve as wardens here.
Ha! Try and struggle as hard as you like. The duty of wardens is to protect inmates. We are also your collaborators. That is, if you remain obedient.
I shall explain the roles of these two at another occasion. Now then, it seems the night is waning. It is almost time. Take your time to slowly come to understand this place. We will surely meet again, eventually.
Time's up. Now hurry up and go back to sleep.
Just throwing a lot of stuff at me. It's 20 XDX. I had a strange dream. Ruin, rehabilitation. What does it mean?
Looks like you're up.
Ooh, look at Sojiro and his Sunday best.
Well then, let's go introduce ourselves properly to the staff about your transfer. The school you're attending is in the Aoyama district. It'll take a while to get there by train. The transfers are a real hassle, too. I'll drive you there, but just for today. Let's go. Jeez.
Been a while since I've had a troublemaker in my passenger seat. I thought he was gonna finish that. So we live in Yongan-jaya. School's in Aoyama.
Do me a favor and behave yourself, all right? Don't get me wrong. I don't care what happens to you. Just don't cause me any trouble.
To reiterate, just so we're clear, you will immediately be expelled if you cause any problems.
I love that he's just an Eggman.
In my opinion, you're nothing but a liability. But we had our circumstances to consider. Whatever you might have gotten away with in your hometown, those days are over. If you are thrown out from our school, there will be no place for you to go. Keep that in mind. This is the teacher in charge of your class.
I'm Sadayo Kawakami. Here's your student ID.
Hmm?
Be sure to read the school rules. Any violations will send you straight to the guidance office. And if by chance you cause any problems, I won't be able to protect you at all. That is your promise, yes, Principal Kobayakawa?
Mm-hmm. He is responsible for all his actions.
But really though, why me? There should have been better candidates.
It
Man,
was a sudden transfer, and your class was the only one that had an opening.
everyone is not stoked about me being here.
If you're done explaining things, mind if we get going? I got a store to get back to.
Sakura-san, please keep a close eye on him. Don't let him cause any trouble outside.
Well, I'll be sure to have a serious talk about the situation he's in.
Come to the faculty office when you arrive at school tomorrow. I'll show you to your classroom.
Okay.
Everyone's giving you the cold shoulder.
You included, Sojiro.
That's what having a criminal record does to you. Turns out your past follows you wherever you go. By the way, if you get expelled now, I won't hesitate to kick you out. Got it?
I'll be careful.
School never changes, huh? Come on, we're going home.
What a troublesome situation.
I can't believe they pushed someone with a record on me. A male teacher would be better suited for this.
Why in the world was someone like that admitted here?
I don't like this guy already.
Who knows? It was the principal's decision. I was told that it's for the school's reputation.
I would have thought that my volleyball team has contributed more than enough to cover that.
That's certainly true.
Be careful, okay? Then again, if anything were to happen, I'd kick out a student like that right away.
I keep wishing that he'd just end up not coming to school. Still, that isn't something I should be saying as a teacher.
Well, I should be returning to practice.
Oh, right. The tournament's coming up, isn't it?
Having such high expectations placed on you by others is quite a problem in itself. We'll have to work hard to make up for the track team, too.
Yes, that's true.
I like her jean skirt.
Why'd it have to be my class?
Traffic's not moving at all.
We've been going for about an hour. Let's take a real quick break. I'll be right back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for hanging around during the break. I'm excited to jump back in.
How was it? The school, I mean. You think you can manage?
We'll see. Probably not the answer you wanted, but...
Now listen up. Still, you were expelled once already. To think you'd re-enroll at a different one. It's not like anyone will be sympathetic with you. If that's what it was like at school, people might say stuff about me in the future, too. What a troublesome kid I've taken in.
Why did you take me in?
I was asked to do it, and I just happened to agree to it.
You just happened to, eh?
I've already been paid for it, too, after all.
And now, back to today's top stories. A subway train has derailed, severely affecting the timetable across all of...
Oh, another accident?
Subway train derailment, that's messy.
So that's why it's so crowded. There's been a lot of those lately. In fact, there was a real sad one just last month. It happened before you came here. If I remember right, the girl that passed away was only 15.
Oh, God.
Her parents have got to be just...
All traffic around Shibuya Station is being redirected due to the accident, so drivers should expect jam-packed streets.
Oh, come on.
Being stuck in traffic is the worst.
The inbound train will soon be arriving at platform number 1. Please wait behind the yellow logo.
That's no good.
We're experiencing technical difficulties in the lower line.
I don't have a visual yet.
God.
That was direct footage from the accident. According to the police, the engineer's life was not in danger despite his injuries. After questioning, even he could not explain his high speed when approaching the station. No further comments were made. Police are still looking for a plausible motive.
It's less of an operating accident and more of a crime of the company and the government. Site inspectors apparently reported all of this 6 months ago. The deterioration of the tracks and the ATC. Seems a railway company and the Ministry of Transport both turned a blind eye to the truth. There's no way they can hide. This will go all the way to the top.
Now on to our main story. With this derailment accident, as well as other recent incidents of unknown motive, concern is spreading among the general public. Just what could be causing such a drastic change so suddenly in these people? SNN has
Everything's linked. That's what you're thinking, correct? Oh well. Are you free? You and I haven't gone for a drink in a while.
Thank you, sir. But I have another meeting to attend. I must be going.
I was ready to go for this meeting, and that's when this extremely fast train just came crashing in. Oh man, I thought I was gonna die.
A noisy subway platform filled with people was suddenly...
What's your angle, Sai?
Did you ask for me? Is it a case?
Not quite. I want your opinion on something.
Sure. Your judgment is quite often correct, though. Can we discuss this over sushi, perhaps? You are making a student work late, after all.
Conveyor belt only.
I mean, conveyor belt sushi sounds awesome. I'd love to have conveyor belt sushi.
Damn, to think there'd be that much traffic. What a waste of time. I wasn't able to open the cafe today. Whatever.
That's a long pause.
Just head upstairs. There's something I need to give to you.
Okay. Present?
Talk about a gruesome accident. 80 people were involved.
God. I mean, packed subway train.
Here's the diary. Make sure you keep it up to date. You may be under probation, but there's no special limitations on what you do in particular. Besides following the law, that is. However, I'm obligated to report on you, which is why I'm having you record your daily activities. Hey, what's up? I'm about to leave right now. Don't worry, I'll be there in no time. I'll see you soon. Well, I'm off. I'll lock the place up, so do whatever you want for the rest of the night. Oh, but don't mess up my store. If something goes missing, I'll hand you right over to the cops.
Alright,
You have
alright.
school tomorrow. You better head off to bed, all right?
Should do as I'm told for now. Should write down what happened today in my diary. Okay, it's a save button. To get up early tomorrow. I should get plenty of rest today.
Let's do it.
Let's do it indeed. Bedtime. That ringing sound isn't coming from my cell phone. I hear it coming from downstairs. Alright. Store phone? Payphone.
Hey, it's me.
Who is this?
Have you forgotten my voice already? It's Sakura. Anyway, I closed up shop, but I forgot to flip the sign to closed when I left. It's too much trouble for me to come back just for that. Think you can do it for me?
Okay.
I doubt any customers are gonna come now, even if the sign's flipped to open. But I have to say, this is quite a relief.
Thought I might have lost my touch for a bit there.
I'm glad you actually picked up. Anyway, I'll leave the shop sign to you.
Okay. I wanted to flip the sign. There we go. Okay. It's freaking Betty Pie, baby. Yeah, okay, I can't clean anymore. Excuse me. Is there anything else I need to do? Nope. It's freaking Betty Pie. Need to take the train to school. Yonganjaya, Ayame Chome, transfer. Looks like I need to go out to Shibuya and transfer there. More news about that subway accident. Sounds like a lot of people were hurt. Bet this will affect the timetables for tomorrow, too. Strange app I saw last night is back. I don't know why this is. Oh, I guess because the model is holding the phone in front of her face, but the camera is up where the male model's head would be. It keeps showing up. I erased it. I should probably reboot my phone just in case. Eyelids are starting to get heavy. Monday, baby! Time for school. I have school starting today. Hopefully I can get there without getting lost. I don't want to be late on my first day. I should head out now. Alright. Live an honest student life is my objective. Hi, Sojiro.
You're actually going to school, huh?
Yeah.
Here, I'll feed you. Just make sure you finish it before the customers start coming in.
Curry?
What's that reaction for? Just eat it.
I was stoked about curry. The floating spoon is really funny. Huh? It tastes complex flavors within the bold spiciness.
It's time for you to go.
Itadakimasu.
Turns out you do have manners after all. Hurry over to school. You'll end up late if you get lost on the way.
Yeah, I'm...
Yeah, and flip the sign outside to open for me.
You got it.
Don't forget to do that for me, all right? Now, you better hurry on out. You're gonna be late if you get lost, country boy.
I'm gonna play her as, like, genuinely a nice person. Like, a little snarky to people who don't deserve it, but...
Someone else spoke of that as well.
Does this go out? The Yongenjai station is in the opposite direction. Okay, so the other side of out of the back streets. Alright. Get on the train. The transition screens are really good. There are so many people crammed into this tiny car. Turns out the rumors about the Tokyo subway are true. Showing the news up on the LCD screen. Seems like there are still some lingering effects of yesterday's accident. Alright, we're in Shibuya. Change the Ginza line. Is this the... Inogami line. Ginza line. Where's the platform? Here we go. Nope, this is down escalator. Alright, Ginza line ahead. Our way around. Station Square. No, that doesn't go to the Ginza line. Like, trying to adapt to the minimap. These go down to the Ginza line? No, I guess the Ginza line is not underground. It's the jail line. I'm, like, so confused by basic train situation. Ginza line, here we go. God, I'm gonna be so late.
Please watch your step. Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
Can you tell I do not take the subway often?
Oh man. Did it say it was going to rain today?
It's raining outside?
It just started all of a sudden. This is why I hate the early spring.
That reminds me. Did he take an umbrella?
Hmm? Who are you talking about?
Don't mind me. So, what'll it be?
One house blend, please.
The effects of yesterday's subway accident continues on today, as various lines suffer delays and...
There's been a lot of nasty accidents lately. You know, I mean the subway accident that the news is talking about. My coworker got caught up in it and is in the hospital now. But that aside, it's kinda creepy. The people who caused these accidents supposedly went crazy all of a sudden. I heard that some of them suffered from nervous breakdowns during interrogation.
Huh.
Weird. Something supernatural going on. Oh, they changed the little take your time loading logo too. Okay. This is Aoyama Ichome. Took some time, but I finally made it. Alright. Go to Shujin. Oh yeah, another anime cutscene. Hello. Hi, I'm a ne'er-do-well.
Good morning. You want me to give you a ride to school? You're gonna be late.
Oh, this is the PE teacher that I don't like. Also, her hood has the...
Nah.
the, like, four-leaf clover on it that I recognize from... oh, was it... one of the Shin Megami Tenseis.
Screw that pervy teacher. Pervy teacher?
Okay.
What do you want?
Hello, vulgar boy.
You planning on ratting me out to Kamoshida?
No, I'm a ne'er-do-well. What do you mean?
Huh? In that car just now, it was Kamoshida. He does whatever the hell he wants. Who does he think he is, the king of a castle? Don't you agree?
King of a castle?
No, I mean... Hmm? Wait, you don't know Kamoshida? Are you for real?
I'm new here.
You're from Shujin, right?
You go to Shujin too?
What? No other high school's got a uniform like this.
To be fair, you're not wearing the uniform.
Huh. A second year, huh? We're the same grade then. Never seen you before, though. Oh, you a transfer student? Then no wonder you don't know him. This rain ain't too bad. We better hurry up or we'll be late.
Feel lightheaded for some reason.
My head hurts. Damn it, I want to go home.
Ooh, are we flashing back forward? Yeah.
There was a terrible subway accident that day. You remember it, don't you? I assume you know of the uproar that the public calls the psychotic breakdown incidents.
What does that mean?
It was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school. I've no doubt you heard about it. On that day, were you still an ordinary student?
I'm not saying shit.
Let me change the question. You transferred to Shujin Academy, correct? An ordinary prep school that could be found in any city. That's what it should have been. What happened around that time?
My hair is freaking out.
Tell me everything, truthfully.
Alright. I'm going to school. Yeah, the phone reacted to the phrase pervy teacher. We're getting this like weird like window.
We didn't come the wrong way, though. Yeah, this should be right. What's going on here? I guess we'll just have to go and ask.
I'm gonna be so late for school. I'm gonna be so late for school. Okay. Okay, it's like the entrance hall.
That's weird. Where's the school?
Where are we?
This should be the school, I think. Out of service? Where'd we end up? The sign was for the school, right?
Yeah.
Right? You saw it too! Jeez, you freaked me out.
Hi, weird, creepy
Who
knight.
are you? You a student? Man, your costume's impressive. Is that armor real? Come on, don't just stand there, say something. Hey, what's going on?
What is this? What is going on? I'm very confused.
Dude, I don't know. This shit's real. Calm down. It's time out, man. We gotta run.
Got it. I'm very good at that.
Standing around and run.
Oh, we got the like weird pink splashes. Let me run.
You're gonna break my bones, damn it! The hell you think you're?
Take them away.
I guess I'll save. I'm gonna be. I'm never getting to school, am I?
Hey, hey, wake up!
Oh, cool. We're in a dungeon.
You all right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, more or less. Looks like this ain't no dream. Yeah, what's going on? Hey, let us out of here! I know there's someone out there! damn it! Where are we? Is this some kind of movie set?
That's no good.
The hell was that just now? Whoa, 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 whoa! You're shitting me, right? Come on, man.
Isn't there some way out of here? Come on, we gotta do something. Okay. How about... let me look at the bed. How much time's passed since we got knocked out? Damn it, this don't make any freaking sense. Get our bags. Oh, the barrel. Hey, should we hide in here and trick the guards? It probably wouldn't work like it does in the movies, though. Talk to me, vulgar boy. Wonder if I can force this door open or something. It's a wall with chains. Hey, those chains are used for, like, torturing and stuff, right? Damn it, this shit ain't funny.
Huh?
You hear that? I didn't, but...
Be glad that your punishment has been decided upon. Your charge is unlawful entry. Thus, you will be sentenced to death.
I don't think that's how it works.
Say what?
No one's allowed to do as they please in my castle.
Yep. Yep. Of course it's him.
Huh? Wait. Is that you, Kamoshida?
Also, I think he's naked under there. Kamoshida.
I thought it was some petty thief, but to think it'd be you, Sakamoto.
That is a pronunciation.
Are you trying to disobey me again? It looks like you haven't learned your lesson at all, huh? And you brought a friend this time, because you can't do anything for yourself.
This ain't funny, you asshole!
Is that how you speak to a king? It seems you don't understand the position you're in at all. Not only did you sneak into my castle, you
He's got the, like,
committed
hearts
crime
on
of
his cape.
insulting me, the king. The punishment for that is death.
Oh, yep, no, he is naked under there. There's just a conveniently placed prison bar.
It's time for an execution. Take him out.
Stop it. God damn it. I ain't down for this shit. Come on, we're out of here. Just go. Get out of here. These guys are serious.
I'm just pushing on this guard's butt. Don't worry, I'm gonna save the day.
Oh, running away, are we? What a heartless friend you are.
He ain't a friend. Come on, hurry up and go.
What's the matter? Too scared to run away? Pathetic scum isn't worth my time. I'll focus on this one's execution.
Okay.
Take this! Lily scum! Useless pest!
These dumb little slippers.
Huh. Where'd your energy from earlier go? A peasant like you isn't worth beating. I'll have you killed right now.
You lost your mind?
What? Don't you dare tell me you don't know who I am. That look in your eyes irritates me. Hold him there. After the peasant, it's his turn to die.
of winning are almost none. But if my voice is reaching you, there may yet be a possibility open to you.
Huh?
What's the matter? Are you simply going to watch? Are you forsaking him to save yourself? Death awaits him if you do nothing. Was your previous decision a mistake then?
It wasn't.
Very well. I have heeded your resolve. Vow to me. I am thou. Thou art I. Thou who art willing to perform all sacrilegious acts for thine own justice. Call upon my name and release thy rage.
I don't know what's happening, but
Ascertain all on thine own, though thou be chained to hell itself. Execute him.
that's enough.
What was that? You desire to be killed that much? Fine.
Broke my glasses. You broke my glasses. Oh my god. Nah, it ain't like that. I got superpowers now. I made a deal with the devil. I got a fancy mask now. That's terrifying. Oh, it's just that blue flame monster I saw in the plaza. This is rad as hell. Alright, I got superpowers now.
I am the pillager of twilight. Arsene!
What the?
I am the rebel soul that resides within you. If you so desire, I shall consider granting you the power to break through this crisis.
Give me your power. Give me your power.
Very well.
Who the hell are you? Guards! Start by killing that one.
Okay, no, he has a little pink thong on.
Strength of my men.
I got little jack-o'-lantern guys.
This power of mine is yours. Kill them however you want. Run wild to your heart's content.
Come!
Yeah, let's do light curse damage.
You're mine.
Yeah, get out of here. I don't have a gun, it looks like. But I do have a knife. Yeah. I don't know what that'll do, but I leveled up.
What?
Well, I got an achievement, Spirit of Rebellion.
What was that just now?
Would that I could tell you.
You little.
You like that, you son of a bitch?
the key.
You mean this? Okay, it's locked.
Damn you!
Hey, what was that just now? And your clothes. Whoa, it went back to normal. Ah!
You bastards!
God, this is effing nuts.
Hey, we should leave.
Anyways, let's scram. You lead the way.
Goddamn thieves! After them! Don't let them escape! Damn you!
You think you can get away with doing this to me when I get my hands on you?
What was that?
I don't give a shit. I ain't down for any of this, and neither is she. Come on, let's get out of here.
All right.
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
For real?
It ain't opening? Damn it. Let's try and find another way through. Yeah, I was gonna say, can I hop that? Okay, so the map is kind of building itself as we go. You doing okay?
Yeesh, can we really get across this? On the other hand, there's nowhere else we can try. All right, let's get to hopping.
Press A at certain locations in a palace to perform various actions. If you move around while holding A, okay. That's good to know. All that execution shit. Is he serious? This is a cell. Ah.
Whoa.
Crap, my bag's stuck. Alright. Let's cross here.
Oh.
Is this a drawbridge?
And again.
Dude, the hell is this place?
Whoa.
Hey, we gotta hide. Over there. They're looking for us, right? I ain't playing along with this anymore. We gotta find a way out of this goddamn place. Alright. Spiral staircase seems... If this goes up, think it heads to the exit? Yeah, there we go. Is this the exit? Hey, let's get the hell out of this place. Dude, you gotta be joking. This ain't the exit? The hell is this place? A castle. Ooh. But hey, look. I really did hear people screaming. So we ain't the only ones who got captured. Is he okay?
Huh?
Something up there. Bridge. Statue?
What the hell?
Another dead end. Damn it! How the hell are we supposed to get out of here?
Hey! Hey!
Blondie, frizzy hair. Look over here. Oh.
What is this thing?
You're not soldiers of this castle, right? Get me out of here! Look, the key's right there!
We're trying to get the hell out of here. I mean, you obviously look like an enemy too.
I'm locked up here, so how can I be your enemy? Help me out!
The cat?
I am not a cat. Say that again and I'll make you regret it.
They're catching up already. Shit, there's still no service. Ain't there any way to contact someone outside? How the hell do we get out?
Hey, you too! You wanna know where the exit is? Let me out, and I'll take you there. You don't want to
Okay.
get caught and executed, right?
I don't. Better not be lying.
I'm I'm not lying. It's the truth.
This thing sounds like it's all talk.
If you guys think you can get out on your own, then be my guest.
What do we do? Are you seriously not messing with us?
If you don't hurry, they'll catch you.
Yep, we just let him out already.
Fine.
Freedom tastes so great.
You are a cat, though. I know you don't want me to call you a cat, but you're a cat. You got the little teethies. You got the three mouth.
Now where's the exit, you monster cat?
Don't call me a cat. I am Morgana.
Shut up and hurry it up. You want to be locked up again?
Oh, all right. Sheesh. Follow me and stay quiet.
It's fourth period already.
Oh man, we are gonna be so late to class.
Sakura-san said that he left the house this morning. Should I contact the police? No, that'll just be more of a hassle. What did I do to deserve this?
Well, guess we just gotta follow it.
Alright, what's up, Morgana?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm lowering the bridge. Hey.
Hey, frizzy hair. I'm sure that you pick up on things faster than our blondie over here.
Try checking around the mouth of this statue, okay?
Okay. Whole jaw. Oh, that's terrifying.
How were we supposed to know to do that?
Amateur. Come on, let's keep going.
Oh shit! Oh shit, it's them!
You amateur! Stay still. Hey you! You can fight, right? Let's go. Come!
I guess that's just Zoro.
We will promptly shut them up.
Hey, that
Shadows. They've taken up intercept positions.
that imp,
Looks like it's not about capturing us anymore. They're out for blood.
that imp. Sure,
I'll back you up. So fight like your life depends on it.
sure is. Bedside brute and crypt-dwelling pyromaniac. Get cursed.
Ravage them.
Get curse damaged.
I knew you were an amateur. This is how you fight. Zoro, show your might. Strike at an enemy's weakness to knock them down. Use that opening to strike again. That's the most basic of basics. Remember it well.
Okay. So if you hit something that's weak, you get an extra attack. You get a one more.
Come on, let's hurry and get through this. Zoro!
I'm gonna attack you. Get attacked. Get cut up with a knife. Nasty little imp. Yeah, level 3.
Power courses through me.
New skill. Cleave. Light physical damage to 1. Okay. So I have light curse and light physical as my skills.
Oh.
Not bad. Your persona's pretty powerful. Persona? You mean that thing that comes out of you guys all dramatic-like? Yes. You saw how Frizzy Hair here ripped off her mask when she summoned it, right? Well, everybody wears a mask deep within their heart. By removing that...
Whoa.
Huh? She turned back to normal. Looks like you don't have full control over your power yet. The transformation shouldn't normally dissolve like that. After all... Ugh, that's enough. This crap doesn't make any sense. Can't you just sit still and listen for once, Blondie? Don't call me Blondie. My name's Ryuji.
Hey!
Actually, there's no time for me to lecture you. You want to escape this place in one piece, right? Let's go. Oh, but before that, take these. Use them carefully, okay? Medicine.
Okay.
Come on, we should hurry. It's not much farther to the exit.
Now then.
Just make sure you're good on HP, okay? Still a chance we'll end up having to fight in here. Check your stats and personas by pressing... Okay. Ooh. This is such a pretty game. Okay, I'm doing okay on HP.
No.
Okay. Does not want me to explore. Looks like another bridge here.
Hold on a sec. I feel like I've seen what this dude's wearing before. Ah, damn it! I'm too flustered. I can't remember anything right now.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, we can think about what we've seen later.
What is it? We need to go fast.
But who are these guys?
Do you really think you have time to worry about other people right now? Besides, they're...
There!
You should have listened to me.
Let's fight.
I'm glad you stick to your guns.
Let's do this. I stick to my guns despite the fact that I don't have any guns right now. So is this, what is this little fairy? Two little fairies. Beguiling girl. Let's try curse. Yeah, weak to curse. Oh, I meant to use curse again. I forgot that A is just regular attack. But get out of here.
Let's get away before more show up.
Hold on, we can't just leave these guys here.
You really don't get it, do you? Ugh. There's no time to explain. Look, I'm going. If you don't want to follow, be my guest.
Damn it! Fine, I'm coming.
This way.
The entrance hall is right above here. The exit's close. Keep it up.
We're here.
Oh, finally, we're saved. It's not opening. Did you trick us, you jerk?
Don't jump to conclusions. Over here.
Hey, wait up! Where are we supposed to get out from here? There aren't even any windows.
Ugh, amateur. This is the most basic of basics.
Blow the wall up? Ventilation shaft? Ventilation shaft, that sounds thiefy.
That's right. As I thought, you're a natural at this. It leads all the way outside.
I see. Then we just gotta get that metallic mesh off. And a one, and a... Ah! Ow. Oh, crap. The enemy didn't hear us, did they? Seriously, we're finally getting out of here!
You should wait on celebrating until you actually get out. Now get going!
But what about you?
There's something that I still have to do. We're going our separate ways.
Okay, Morgana. Don't get caught again.
You better be careful too. See ya. Those two seem useful. Especially the frizzy-haired one, if my judgment's right.
Oh, man. Oh, we're so late to class.
Did we make it?
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Thanks, phone.
Huh? Returned? Does that mean we got away?
I wonder.
I don't know what to think anymore. What was all that anyways? That castle and Kamoshida and that weird cat? What the hell's going on?
What's with the yelling? Are you students of Shujin? Cutting classes, are we?
Huh? No. We were trying to get to school and we ended up at this weird castle.
Ryuji, the cops do not care.
What? Hand over your bag. You better not be doing any drugs.
Why would you think that?
Are you his friend?
Something like that. Never met him, or he was bullying me. Never met him.
Oh. You seem quite friendly with him, though. Anyway, you should go to school.
Like I'm trying to say, I don't know what's going on either.
We passed by Shujin on our way here. There was nothing out of the ordinary about it. If you spout any more nonsense, I'll contact your school. Is that what you want?
Come on, say something.
I don't want to be late.
That's not what I meant. Wait a sec. Is that guy for real? Fine, I'm going.
Look, man, you need to know how to play it cool.
A Minister of Transport announcing his resignation. Things are going as planned.
What's your weird plan, old guy?
Nijima. That reminds me. Better to leave it be for now.
Lunchtime.
Is this for real? I'm sure we came the same way. What's going on here?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. We received a call from the police.
The damn cops snitched on us after all.
Yeah, they're a cop.
It's rare not to see you alone. Where were you roaming around until this time?
A castle?
So you have no intention of giving an honest answer?
What's this about a castle?
Kamoshida?
You seem so carefree, Sakamoto. Quite a difference from when you did morning practice for the track team.
Shut up! It's your fault that
How dare you speak that way to Mr. Kamoshida? There's not much leeway left for you, you know?
He's the one that provoked me.
Do you really want to be expelled? In any case, you'll have to explain yourself. Follow me.
What? This is bullshit!
Come now, I should have been more considerate too. Let's just say that we were both to blame.
Well, if you say so. Still, you're coming with me. It's undeniable that you're extremely late.
Fine.
By the way, you're that new transfer student, correct?
withering looks.
Have we met somewhere?
I saw a girl in your car. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna mention that. I'm gonna say nope.
Huh? Oh, I remember now. I saw you at the station. Well, I'll overlook this just for today. I'm sure you've heard from the principal, but cause any trouble and you'll be expelled. Understand?
Understand?
At any rate, hurry up and go to the faculty office. I'm sure Ms. Kawakami's tired of waiting. Good luck trying to enjoy your new school life.
I don't like you, man. Alright, flashing back forward.
The school turned into an old castle? A talking cat?
A talking cat?
Are you hallucinating from an overdose? I won't put up with you if you're simply joking around. I'm going to have you continue the story. The one who received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves was an Olympic medalist. An alumnus from Shujin Academy. The PE teacher Suguru Kamoshida. It all came out in his confession. He was guilty of everything. The abuse, the violations. But there should have been no connection between the two of you since you had just transferred. Why did you target him?
I'll tell you later.
That's unacceptable. Try and recall it once again.
Updated summary. I need to go to the faculty office. So you're that problem transfer student. Late on the first day, too. You like causing trouble for the school? Just a misunderstanding. Huh. Excuses are useless. You even want to be reformed? Bet this is a good sign of what you'll be like here. Alright. It's a school store. None of the bread here particularly interests me. Where's the faculty office? Oh, okay. It's on the second floor of this building. So I gotta find some stairs. Perfect. 2D... It's a classroom, so faculty's probably straight ahead. No, it's another floor. Huh. No, this is the second floor. This is the bathroom. Let's go to 2D, I guess?
He's a criminal, isn't he?
Where is the faculty office? This is... Oh, here we go. It's just, like, unmarked. Sorry I'm, like, the most late I could ever possibly be.
Being over half a day late on your first day? Can you explain yourself?
My train was late.
Oh, it's lunchtime, you know. You would have gotten here sooner if you had walked from your place. It's true the train schedules have been a mess due to the accident, but you're still way too late. Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun.
That Sakamoto?
Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though. Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident. I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes.
Okay, so I managed to make it for one class period.
Follow me.
I missed 80% of the school
When you
day.
introduce yourself, be serious about it even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
Alright.
You think that's him? Huh? The one in the rumors?
That's me, the one in the
On his
rumors.
first day? He really is insane.
He looks normal, though.
But he might slug us if we look him in the eye.
Settle down. Well, I'd like to introduce a transfer student. Today we had him attend from the afternoon on since he wasn't feeling well. All right, please say
What's
something
up?
to the class.
Kawakami, thanks for vouching for me. Nice to meet you.
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it... I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
So... Your seat will be... over there, the one that's open. Sorry, but can the people nearby please share your textbooks with him for today?
Ugh, this sucks.
Oh shit.
Lies.
Ooh, hello. Hello again. That girl.
Did you catch that? Do those two know each other? Ooh, does that mean he hit on her before transferring here? That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida. Then again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about.
For real, that side of the room is totally awful.
Oh, right. The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other. Well then, let's get class started. Who's on duty today?
Everyone, please rise.
Man, he's got busted up.
What's wrong?
Migraine? Is this a school?
Are you sure you're okay?
Out of the two, that's the one that makes me sound slightly less insane.
Also, it seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them. I can't even catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this? You should head straight home without stopping by anywhere. Sakura-san sounded pretty angry.
Oh boy.
Sakamoto-kun, don't get involved.
Hariuchi.
What do you want? I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
It was nothing.
And you haven't dyed your hair back to black either.
Sorry about that. I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
Okay.
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
Why did you allow a student like him to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto. A student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case? At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like that.
This school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star. Still, a steady buildup is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kobayakawa?
That's right, because he's the, like, Olympic athlete. Alumnus.
Alright, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
Sakamoto seems eager to talk about something. Let's meet him on the rooftop. There's an off-limits sign posted up, but it looks like the door is unlocked.
There you are.
Oh, there's little plates here.
Sorry for calling you up here like this. I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh?
Yep. She said you're trouble.
We're pretty much in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks.
Welcome.
That man, that Kamoshida we saw there. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him.
Kamoshida.
You know, the guy you met at the school gates, the ripped one. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be.
You just said it wasn't a dream, right?
Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say. You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers.
I'm not trying to make trouble. I'm just trying to beat up people who try to commit assault.
I'm Ryuji Sakamoto. I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright? See ya.
Can I look at these plants? There's little planter boxes. So I'll just head home for today. Move on to evening. Hi.
Hey, I got a call from the school.
Yeah, I'll sit down. You can yell at me.
I hear you ditched half a day on your first day of school.
It was actually more like 80% of classes. I'm sorry.
Just when I was thinking you had it together this morning. Look, just behave yourself. One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what probation means, right?
I do.
Good. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour, as promised. What are you standing around for? Get upstairs and go to bed already.
Okay.
No, it's a guy. I just hired a part-timer. Don't forget to lock the door and turn all the lights off, okay? Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you, he's a part-timer.
Can I clean up my desk? No. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of all the weird stuff that's been happening to me. is freaking Betty by? Oh. Back in the Velvet Room, I suppose.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
Rehabilitation?
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
What do you mean?
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes.
That's not helpful.
By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Metaverse Navigator?
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate. Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Okay. Tuesday, baby. Still rainy. And another strange dream. Fate. Awakening? More importantly, I need to hurry and get ready for school. And I have an umbrella this time.
Seriously?
What was the conductor thinking, charging into the station at top speed like that? Didn't you hear? Guy totally lost it. It's been happening a lot lately. All these accidents are because people are suddenly losing their minds, right?
What's going on?
Well, between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not that surprising.
Look, isn't that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon?
I see her.
I guess so.
I recognize her from the future.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Please, take my seat. My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Oh, wow, what speed. I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh.
Okay. Should say something.
It's all right. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty. Pardon me.
Train? What do you train for?
Thank you so much for earlier.
I guess it could be like dance or ballet based on her outfit in the opening. Really?
For what you did on the train, speaking up for that older woman. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thinking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
Okay. My umbrella. That's the police station, I think. So I'll head to Shujin. Oh, no. Oh, that's the school crest. I thought it was like a police badge. I seem to have made it to school safely. What's that castle, though?
Class is starting.
I'm the social studies teacher, Mr. Ushimaru. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year. Huh. You all look like you've been spoiled growing up. Can't wait to see who disappoints me the most this year. A certain dictionary defines a year as a period of 365 disappointments. The book's title is about as cynically satirical as the rest of it. It's The Devil's Dictionary by Ambrose Bierce. Hey, new kid.
What's the answer?
Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defined as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Money?
Do you know anything?
Huh. I didn't expect you to know. The correct answer is malefactors, or villains. Remember that. Sure, villains can affect the course of history, but remember that this definition is a sardonic witticism, nothing more. Here in the real world, villains don't push humanity forward. All they do is spread chaos and strife. I mean, I was thinking money was a root of all evil thing. We should stay away from her. Crap, the teacher's looking at us. I know you've all heard the reports of these agitators stirring up trouble. We don't have any room for criminals here. Not in school, and not in society. Am I clear? I guess that was all of school. I hear this incredible first year game. Wow, that girl on the ribbon is really thin. Is she a first year? Delinquent and the honor student arriving at the same time? Uh-oh. Assault, blackmail, drugs, he's done it all. I hear she carries around a knife. Took me a second to realize who they were referring to.
Hey there, Takamaki.
Oh boy.
Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone.
I hate him.
You weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
I'm sorry, you have appendicitis? You need to go to the hospital. I'm stunned you're still alive.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you.
Thank you. Please excuse me.
Yo.
What's up?
I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
Sure. What next?
Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
He actually doesn't seem like a bad guy. I should probably just go along with this.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right?
Maybe.
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
Just want to go home.
Come on, you gotta stick with me to the end. Let's go. For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Check on your phone.
I already did that. I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone.
Get a
That
weird
reminds
app?
me, didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Navigation app?
I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit. What's this eyeball looking thing?
I can't delete it.
Wait, what? What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it.
But I don't know how.
Then I'll do it.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
Here we go! And then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
It is kind of a cute logo.
Look! It's the castle from yesterday! We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Ah! Those clothes! That happened last time too, huh?
Oh, that's a very silly expression.
What's with that outfit?
You jelly?
I ain't jealous. What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey,
Hey, Morgana.
stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school. But only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
Kamoshida, bud.
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
That's terrifying.
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Let's go.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me.
Let's go. Infiltrate
This
his
is our infiltration.
distorted heart.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this. But I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time.
Alright. Let's go beat the shit out of this guy.
Man, this place is as creepy as always.
Mm-hmm. Now make sure you do exactly as I say, alright?
I
Follow me.
love his little pinwheel cartoon legs. Alright. Central Hall. Hey, we went by here when we came in the front. What the? I was seeing double or something just now. Was that Shujin? I've told you before, this place is in your school. Or this place is your school. Regardless, we don't have the time to stand around. Who knows when a shadow might show up.
Let's go.
Come on, this way. So like ripples in the floor. Old Castle Underground Prison.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards here. Looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
For real?
Listen up.
Alright, I'll just teach you the basics of battle for now. This is important, so don't forget any of it.
Always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you can. You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
Alright. When you attack a nearby enemy by pressing A, a battle will begin. Watch for a red icon to appear when you're in range. Approach the enemy from behind without being noticed, the ambush icon will appear.
So, we want to get the jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway, let's go.
I'll reveal
Yeah.
your true form.
Get ambushed.
Alright, the first move is ours.
Get cleaved.
Ravage them.
4 XP. Oh, I'm level 4.
Alright.
Alright, this way. Then maybe through this door?
Here? Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
The music changed.
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
Alright, sounds good. Palaces.
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Little.
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
Now, I don't know if I believe that, Morgana. I will maybe accept that you are not a cat. You are not a human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form. I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
Okay, I was gonna be very concerned for a moment.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
Kachev.
There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there. Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
Safe rooms. Okay. So you can save here and at the palace entrance. There we go. What do you have to say, Ryuji? Where those guys who were locked up go? They probably got moved to another location. But where and why? Don't ask me.
Well...
But there were soldiers around, right? Maybe we could try eavesdropping on them.
Well then.
Okay, eavesdrop on the soldiers outside. There should still be soldiers outside. Let's take note of the situation and get out there. I thought I just heard something move over there. Guess it was my imagination. And what of the slaves? They're all in the training hall. I'd assume they're screaming in pain by now. Very well. By the way, I heard we may have intruders around. Stay on your guard. Did you hear that? They said training hall, right?
Okay, let's go.
I think that's just a little further ahead. Let's go. Alright.
Oh, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So, what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it?
Seems like it. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise.
Okay, there's a gauge. As it rises, it gets more difficult.
What do we do if that happens? Run away?
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds, complicated.
Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
Cool. Tutorials. How do I... Thief assist. Oh. There's a thing for thief assist.
Don't underestimate them.
Okay. So it's just medicine. I wanted to see if the, gallows flower. I wanted to see if the, what's it called? The gun was in there.
I'm not done.
Oh, this music is so good. It cleaves.
You're mine.
Well.
Impressive.
Let's go.
Stop meow meowing. Alright, let me try curse.
Ravage them.
Okay, they're not weak to curse or physical.
Yeah! Victory!
Oh, our Sen leveled up. Okay.
Okay.
Thief assist. Auto recover. Okay. That's the map. I'm gonna find out how to like hide in the shadows like I did in the tutorial. Training hall's up ahead, right? Yeah, it's a little further. Make sure you watch out for any guards along the way. Okay, this just isn't a door. It's not yellow on the map, so I figured it wouldn't, but then it gave me an option, so...
Hey, have you seen
looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet.
They all have Kamoshida's
I
voice.
had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
Then what do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
I see. Sorry. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but it doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way.
Little star-eyed kitty cat.
Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
Don't worry, I'm sure this'll work. Attack away, frizzy hair.
Leave it to me.
Dude, I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire.
Gun attacks are considered a gun skill. Press up to ready your gun, then A to attack. Continue shooting until you run out of ammunition. Always change targets.
Got him.
How about that? Surprised? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife. Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust.
Guns have a higher attack power than melee weapons, but a limited amount of ammunition. Oh, it gets restored after the battle. Cool.
Alright, I'll show you my weapon too.
Oh, Morgana leveled up.
For real?
Whoa, did that toy gun just shoot real frickin' bullets? This is a cognitive world. As long as our opponent sees it as real, it becomes such. It's a good thing it's realistic looking. I don't get it.
Listen to this.
Because they recognize it as a gun, your ammo capacity is limited in battle. But your enemies are expecting you to come at them with guns loaded, so your ammo is replenished in every new fight. What's this commotion over here? What? Why, you bastards! Get ready, here comes another one.
Let's get them!
Take him down.
Our ammo's replenished. Go on, dump it into the enemy.
Get wrecked. Just like I thought, all our ammo had returned for that fight. I wasn't sure whether or not to bring it at first, but I'm sure glad I did.
Nice.
We're definitely lucky to have the additional firearm in our arsenal. I must say, well done. Even if it was just dumb luck that it worked here. Did you really have to put it like that? Quit griping, Blondie. You're still getting praised. Oh, by the way, we should decide how we divvy up our roles in battle from here on out. As you can see, there are quite a lot of enemies. It'll be important to coordinate our moves well. I can keep providing intel for us, but you should decide how we fight, Frizzier. What do you mean by how we fight? Basically, what we do in battle. She can order us directly, or let us decide what we do. Though I guess I'm the only other one fighting right now. Okay, I'm gonna assign tactics. Or, control them directly. Oh, okay, and you contingent in battle. What's the plan? Want me to following orders, or acting on my own? So act freely for now. Sounds good to me. I've got this. We got one here. Oh, Dang it. An enemy takes your party by surprise, you may find yourself at a disadvantage at the start of battle. In this situation, not only will the enemy gain a preemptive attack, but you'll also be unable to escape. Ow.
Let's go.
Let's cleave. Oh, no, these guys are weak to curse, aren't they? Or no, they're weak to wind? Man, Morgana's just gonna get to go a million times in a row. Unless he heals me. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's take that one out. Yeah, there we go. Now we gotta heal up, because that was nasty. Silk yarn. And that was thief assist. There we go.
A guard. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be going too.
You guys gonna take it down again?
I guess that's our only choice. But wait, this might be a good time.
You gonna teach me another thing?
Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna teach you two a special way to fight enemies.
New technique?
Something like that. Let's go. Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is something. First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
Is this gonna be an all-out attack?
There.
Yeah.
For an all-out attack.
Yeah, the show's over. God, that's so cool.
That went really well. You're definitely fit for this.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once.
Yeah, that was over quick.
It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this.
Alright. Can't use one if Nona cannot act, or if only she can act.
Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
Alright. Got it.
Yes!
Alright, this is it. Kamoshida's training hall of love? What kind of bullshit is this?
Yeah.
This voice. Where's it coming from?
Whoa!
Oh, is it coming from over there? Hey, that's not cool.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
But this is beyond messed up! How do I open this? Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless. Huh? If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys. You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave him here.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world too.
In the real world too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
Now he's caught up.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Yeah.
Don't tell me they're going through similar shit in reality?
Yeah, and there was the kid with all the bruises on his face.
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida. Huh? It's not working.
Yeah, you can't take a video of the, like, occult world.
We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
Huh? My camera app won't open.
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home. Let's go!
Okay, let's check the cells around here. I don't know why you guys are here. Just leave us alone.
Hey!
What are you talking about? You're seriously okay with this? Get there's no point trying to talk to him. I don't want people to glare at me like they do to you. Don't drag me into your mess.
What?
That don't matter. You seriously don't care about getting treated like shit? I guess there ain't a point in saying any of this. Yeah, where are we going? What do you want me to do? Here we go. Salmon. What the hell? Gah. It hurts. It hurts.
Come on, man.
The hell? This ain't training at all. It's just violence. This means he's been doing something similar in reality too, right? Damn that bastard. We have to hurry. I know. Just give me a sec. I'll memorize them quick. Sorry for making you wait. I got all the ones in here, so let's check somewhere else for more. Alright. Oh wait, do I have to do... Are there more? There we go.
Damn it.
Bastard. Bet this is happening in reality, too. So the abuse rumors weren't fake. Is it this middle one? Yeah, here we go. Water. Ugh, please, no more. Not giving athletes water, even for tough training, is a common thing in the real world, too. That sack of shit. I'm gonna try and memorize all these guys' faces before we go back.
What are your thoughts?
Hey, are you done yet? We're cutting it close here. Don't freak me out like that, you goddamn moron.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got all of them. Then let's stop wasting time. We need to scram. Alright. Now we can bounce. Or attempt to, anyway.
Yes.
Hurry, we need to get out of here, quick.
Let's go.
Alright, we're back. We gotta get out of here, quick. The watch post near the training hall has ceased reporting. Chances of intruder activity are extremely high. All personnel, increase security measures.
Oh, man.
We stayed here too long. Come on, let's get out of here.
This way.
The exit's this way. Let's hurry.
You knaves again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle. I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
Violence?
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true!
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
God damn it.
Ryuji, move!
Horsey.
We're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants!
Ugh.
Come,
Let's try
ravage them.
curse. Resist curse, okay.
There's more of them? This is bad. Failure!
No!
Can't be.
Oh! Oh! You piece of...
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this. Isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash. Getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me?
Oh, is he gonna get his persona?
Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again?
Shit.
Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
Don't let him win.
belonged to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
You made me wait quite a while.
Here we go.
You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
Hell yeah.
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch.
Hell yes. Who's your persona gonna be? Like a pirate ship? Hell yeah.
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks. Now that I got this power, it's time for payback. Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Don't mock me, you brat!
Blast him away, Captain Kidd!
Captain Kidd, okay.
What troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters?
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? Then I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this, Captain Kidd!
Guard captain, these what were these dirty two-horned beast? Yeah, go for the guy. I meant to use a persona, but that's fine. Gun. They can't land a hit. Gets annihilated. Elect damage. Zio. Alright. Then we'll do curse. Resists curse, but that was enough.
I am a loyal subject of the glorious King Kamoshida. So why have I lost?
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special. How about that?
Whoa. So, Ryuji had the potential too.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiven you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
What? Takamaki?
Oh, come on, dude.
Oh! What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
Okay, you can't say you're not a cat and then put meow into words.
What's going on?
Something seems off.
Yeah, now that you mention it. But why is she even here? you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me. That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous?
Yeah, because he's so self-aggrandizing. He's the most important person. Everyone loves him.
Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant!
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
Can't die here.
Thank God you've got a level head.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
To be fair, they did a very good job of making me want to murder that asshole. So...
Anyways, I don't remember changing into this.
That's good on you.
Should I be happy about that? And again, it ain't as bad as yours.
Rude.
Quiet.
No, search that way.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
I told you before. When a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit!
I said to be quiet!
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
Yeah, he doesn't want to acknowledge that he sees himself as a tyrant.
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
Alright. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait. I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
What do you need, bud?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you. You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan?
What plan?
Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of me?
You never let us in on your plan.
We're busy. Thanks for everything, cat. You've got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
this up like everything's all hunky-dory! Oh, hell no! Get back here!
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Thank God, we're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh? Sorry, man. I'm dead tired. How you holding up?
Exhausted. Perfect. Exhausted.
I guess you don't really show it, huh? But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So, want to help me look for those guys or any witnesses?
Sure, I'll help.
Now that's what I'm talking about! Hey, so... if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal.
How'd that happen?
Kamoshida opened his damn mouth.
Of course it was. Seriously?
No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with. Just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back.
Of course.
I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
I sense a bond of trust coming from Ryoji. Oh, flash forward.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way. However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided. Am I wrong?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the chariot persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Le Chariot.
Alright.
You've unlocked the Chariot Confidant.
Oh. Right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. It'd be weird splitting off now, so why don't we grab a bite somewhere?
What kind of food?
Meat, man. Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past. What? The hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get?
Calm down. You are screaming in this restaurant.
But just hearing your story makes me angry. So, you left your hometown and you're living here now, huh? Huh, we might be more alike than I originally thought.
How so?
It's not exactly how, but, you know. I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong. I did something stupid at school before, too. The
place you're living now is in Yongen, right? It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man? You barely touched your food.
What are you doing?
Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on. As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school.
Ooh, I want Gyudon now so bad.
Oh yeah! Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too.
Chat app is now available.
Just you wait, Kamoshida. We're gonna start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as slaves. The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh? Shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But, thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed.
Nice.
Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more! There's tons of ginger here!
Oh, I want some pickled ginger. Give me more of that ginger.
So, about this plan to take down Kamoshida.
You are being too loud.
Ah, right.
Yeah, and there's Sai and that other kid we saw.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things.
Shiho.
Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself. Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Suzui. Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Huh? What does he want?
He didn't say.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Yeah. All three of these kids are his whims right now.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
Yep. Good luck. Hang in there, Shiho.
You're home. I take it you actually went to school today?
Of course.
I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday. As long as you're not getting into trouble, it's fine by me. I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems. In case you forgot, your life is not a free one right now.
I mean, dude, when I dream, I'm a prisoner, so... Oop. Hey, I decided to go ahead and message you. Can you see this? Yep. I'm gonna be counting on you tomorrow, okay? Got it. You're a bro, man. Well, see you tomorrow. Save those guys who've been getting abused. You and me.
Are you even listening to me?
You kids and your damn phones.
Just stay away from bad influences, okay?
Don't worry, I'm definitely not texting the troublemaker.
Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night. I'll lock the store up. Don't go wandering out.
Alright. See you tomorrow. Bonus content? Check the cardboard box in the attic of LeBlanc to claim your bonus content. All bonus personas have been registered in the inmate registry in the Velvet Room. Morgana car sticker applicable at the entrance of Mementos. Cardboard box? Storage. It's the cardboard box sent from back home. Has some extra clothes and daily necessities inside. You received your bonus content. Oh my goodness, so many costumes! Oh my goodness! And 100,000 yen, sure. Why not? Let's take $1,000.
Let's do it.
I am going to save here. Cause we've been going for 3.5 hours. So it seems like it would be a good time to end the stream. Let's see. What is Fion playing? Because they're live right now. See how they're doing. Oh, they're playing more Peglin. Yeah, let's go raid Fion. Thank you everyone for coming. It's been fun. I will see you all Wednesday at 1. We're gonna do some more Death Stranding, and then Friday at 1 we'll play a little bit more more Persona. Thanks everyone. See you next time.